Hi, my name is Colina Bruce. Welcome to Noir Lux Candle Bar. Our concept is that you can come in and you can create a candle from beginning to end. You also can go into our retail space and shop and you can buy candles, but really, we like to say that candles are a conduit for whatever it is, for community building, for networking, for growth. And so I consider our space as an incubator space. We've had a lot of small businesses come in. We had a lot of small business owners come in with an idea and actually that has spawned into a business. We've had, vendors that have come in and done pop-ups here. We have our retail space only features items by Black vendors because we're trying to share shelf space and we're trying to be intentional about that so that, a lot of times you're like, oh, I would buy this from a Black business if I knew that this existed. And it's like, yeah, no, we have tea, we have barbecue sauce, we have, facial cleansers, we have everything that you can think of by Black vendors. So we want to be kind of a one-stop shop for that. And so I think that's what makes us unique is as our business is growing, we're trying to figure out how to continue to share space and how to continue to be an incubator. We started in the kitchen, now we're here. It was really a pandemic passion project. So it was supposed to be a side hustle. I wanted to sell 10 to 15 candles a month and kind of go from there. And then, it just kind of took off. I started my business because I was finding myself lighting a candle every day during the pandemic when I was hopping on Zoom. I had been in education for a really long time, so I went from literally being with my scholars and the families to being on Zoom every single day. I had shared with my advisor that, I have this idea of this candle bar. I don't know how realistic it is, but, here's where I'm at. And so she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna open a candle bar. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm ready just yet. And so maybe a couple weeks later, she's like, I found a spot for the candle bar and it's in Belltown. When I saw the space, I was like, wow. I started seeing myself in the space and I was like, oh my God. We try to have self-care Sundays regularly, so we'll invite other Black business owners or partners in. We had a Black therapist come in and do a workshop on journaling and intentionality. We had a vision board party where another Black business owner came in and really talked about manifesting your dreams and goal setting. And we want to continue to do those sorts of things and provide positive outlets to our community members to know that it's okay to check in and check on you and to share that with people you love as well. Done hundreds of candle pouring classes here and in the community. We actually have expanded our space. So the space next door to us was vacant and we asked if we could take over that space and turn it into our retail space. We actually didn't have a storage room, so I was bringing everything from my garage every day to work, which was a little challenging. And so now that space we split in half. So now we have a storage room and apothecary where people can come in and purchase things. We've grown our staff. We are continuing to just grow and learn and make candles, but again, use candles as a way to build community and to build network. We do guided sessions, and every time someone comes in and it's a bunch of other people that they don't know, there's a little bit of hesitancy in the beginning because they're like, oh, who's gonna be sitting next to me? And by the end of the session, they're exchanging information, they're on Instagram following each other. They're looking for something fun and different to do. And when they're stirring their candles and they're taking that time for themselves and they're smelling it and feeling the vibes, they're like, wow, I didn't know I needed this. To be the business that actually has the space and the resources to be yes, I can open up my doors and do a free event. That to me is very surreal and humbling because I never would have thought that I would be in that position. I've always been the person that's oh, let me see if this business or this corporation or whatever could help us out. And now I have people coming to me yo, can you donate this or can you help us out with this? I'm yes, I can, so I think I would consider that to be a huge success. It's just been really, really, really cool just to see just how much love and how much support we continue to receive, and it feels like our space was kind of needed in a way. I think it's a way for people to practice self-care in a way that they didn't know that they needed. Whenever you come in, you'll find business cards from other Black businesses so that you can always check out, like if you need a caterer or you need, you know, whatever you're looking for. We have a table where you can find other businesses. And then of course our retail space only features items from Black businesses. So whatever you need, everything's online as well. So whatever you need, if you're looking for something specific, let us be your one-stop shop. We are located at 3020 Warren Place in Belltown, Lower Queen Anne. We're in between First and Denny. Sometimes the maps will send you to Warren Avenue. We're in Warren Place. And our website is noirluxcandleco.com, and all of our socials are Noir Lux Candle Co.